Ever feel like you're chasing someone else's dream? Like success is this elusive, magical thing that's tied to money, cars, or status? What if I told you all that's a myth? Let me break it down. Success isn't about the flashy stuff. Earl Nightingale actually said it best when he said, "Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal." One more time. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. It's not a destination. It's honestly a journey. So what does that actually mean? We need purpose-driven action. Success starts with having a clear goal, something that matters to you. It's never been about perfection. It's honestly always only been about progress. Think about it. Are you actually working towards something that truly excites you, like something that lights you up inside that you're like, yes, I love what I'm doing every single day? Or are you just going through the motions? Here's the kicker. It's not actually about what you do, but it's more about why you're doing it. You need to have personal fulfillment. It doesn't matter whether you're a stay-at-home parent and your goal is just you want to be the best stay-at-home parent that you can be, the best supportive spouse, or let's say like myself, who you're the owner of a roofing company that takes pride in providing quality service and actually taking care of people when they're in their most vulnerable state, or a sales rep trying to master your craft. If you're doing it deliberately because it aligns with your goals, you're already winning. Let's talk about why goals matter. Without a goal, you're just drifting. Think about a sailboat without a compass. It doesn't matter how hard the wind blows, it's not going anywhere specific. That's what life feels like when you don't have a clear target. You stay busy, and every day it seems like you're working, but at the end of the day, you're not making any real progress, and that's why you feel so stuck and lost. Goals give you a reason to get up and push forward even when it's hard. They're the why behind your actions. Without that why, it's easy to hit that snooze button in the morning and not get up and go for the run. It's easy for you to sit on the couch every single day and just pick up the television remote and just binge watch and procrastinate and let the day slip by. But when you know what you're working towards, when you know why you're working towards it, that's when every step, even the small ones, just feel like it actually matters. And here's the thing. Your goals don't actually need to be some like massive extravagant goals. Like you don't be like, I'm going to be the president of the country, or I'm going to start $1 million business. They honestly just need to be yours. And that's it. They need to be something that's meaningful to you. So what's your direction? What's motivating you right now? What's that one thing that's been in the back of your mind? It's like, this is the one thing that I want to focus on. If you got time, pause the video, drop it in the comments right now. I'd love to hear from you. Now let's do a quick reality check as to why you need a why. This image is a depiction of the American dollar. For those of us living in America, this is the value of the US dollar over the years. So simple thing. When we are short on money, the US government likes to print more money. So like, let's say you had a limited edition, one-of-a-kind Batman action figure from the 1950s, never been opened. Obviously, that would be super valuable if there was only a limited amount made. Like for instance, like let's say Ferraris, where some of the cars, they only produce like 1,000 of the cars made, right? So that makes it a lot more valuable, which is why some of those cars sell for millions of dollars versus other cars that just sell for like $50,000 to $100,000. Because the more scarce the resource, the more valuable that resource. If we keep printing the US dollar, it's obviously not going to be valuable over time. The U.S. money supply grew to about $3.8 trillion in 2020, equal to 20% of all dollars ever created. We created way more money than we should have in 2020 during the pandemic. I want you to think about in terms of with rising inflation, uncertainty around Social Security, Medicaid, relying solely on traditional retirement plans, honestly, that's just not going to cut it anymore. So you need to be passionate about what you're doing so you work harder to put away more for yourself for later on. The annual inflation rate in the United States has increased from 3.2% in 2011 to 8.3% in 2022. This means that the purchasing power of the US dollar has weakened significantly in recent years. Okay, and then somebody were like, well, we got Social Security. In the 2024 Social Security Trustees Report projects that the old age and survivors insurance, the trust fund, will be depleted by 2033. So at that point, only 79% of scheduled benefits would be able to be payable. It's 2024. That's literally 9 years from now. And then it's like, okay, well, at least I still got my health care. The same report indicates that the Hospital Insurance Trust Fund, which finances Medicare Part A, is projected to be depleted, as in gone, by 2036. And from someone whose parents are going through the whole Medicare aspect right now, I was very naive and I thought a lot of that stuff was free. I thought, yay, that's part of being America. You know, you retire, you get all these wonderful benefits. It's just a pipe dream. Literally, they have to pay so much out-of-pocket costs, And Medicare Part A doesn't even cover a lot of it. And then you have to get supplemental insurance. And then when they get the supplemental insurance, some of that's not even covered. It's not accepted at different places depending on what type of supplemental insurance you get. So I was helping them get like hospitalization insurance because that's like the most expensive stuff. But then I realized that, okay, that also doesn't include vision and dental insurance. It also doesn't include prescription insurance. So there's all these other factors where it's just like literally, I feel like the entire system is just rigged to get you to spend money now. And they're like, well, we really don't give a shit about what happens to you later on in life. So you need to make sure that you take control of your life and take control of where you're going to make sure that you are set up for the future. Financial safety nets that we've been taught to depend on, they're honestly shifting, which means it's up to you to take control of your future and your life. And that's where success comes in. Success honestly isn't just about earning more or buying more. It's about living intentionally. Are your current habits, your goals, your purchases aligned with the life you want 5, 10, or 20 years from now? Or are they keeping you stuck in a cycle of just getting by? This is why goal setting is so crucial. Without clear goals, it's easy to drift into a lifestyle that feels good now, but it's not sustainable for long term. So here's how to make sure you're on the right track. 1, define your goal. What does success look like for you? Not just financially, but how are you actually living? 2, create a plan. Break it into realistic, actionable steps. 3, take action daily. Success doesn't come from random bursts of effort, but comes from showing up every single day. When your goals and actions align with your vision of success, you're not just surviving, you're actually building a life that you can be proud of. Success isn't just a destination, it's a journey. It's about who you become in the process. So tell me, what is your worthy ideal? Drop a comment below with some of your goals and let's start working towards a positive future for all of us. Fellas, we got a community just for us. Click the link in the description. Would love to see you part of it. There is tons of resources, goal setting, one-on-one coaching, anything that you can need to help you on this journey, plus a community of real brotherhood. Join the community. I wish y'all nothing but success and happiness. Peace.